So today I'm on a 4-day Eifel tour, starting in Friesdorf, Bad Godesberg, basically the place where I grew up. The entire loop is give or take 160 kilometers. I spread it out over 4 days. Today is presumably the hardest, with let's say 70 kilometers, give or take 45 miles, I would say. Oh, let me correct myself. It's not 100 miles, it's maybe 210 kilometers. So give or take 125 or something. So 45 today. I think it's also the one with the most ascent. But for the first, let's say, hour, I'm riding through the cotton forest, which is a beautiful, let's say smaller forest in the neighborhood of Bonn. Nice bike riding. Once I made it up the hill, it's quite smooth riding for a while, but later in the day it's going further up into the Eifel. Around the corner there is now the Jägerhäuschen, in English the hunter's cabin. Kind of the first landmark on the trip. Used to be a stopping point when I was a kid, riding these forests. This forest. But we still have a big chunk to go. Just 9:15 in the morning. So we kind of have the whole day. And in fact, here are the apple plantations. Lots of apple trees. Most of them are not ripe yet, but they probably will very soon. One thing is for sure, the gravelier the ride, the more serene and scenic it gets. Beautiful ride. You don't travel as fast as if you were on asphalt, and on gravel it tends to be quite bumpy, so it may not be a great idea to film, but it's a good mix between gravel and asphalt, so I'm pretty much enjoying it so far. Riding through Rheinbach right now. Also, nice old school train station building. One of the things that are dotted all over the place in this area are like these little castles, or water castles. In fact, there's actually a water castle bike route which goes I think from this area up to Aachen and back. So I think there are probably, I don't know, almost 100 of those buildings, monuments, castles, water castles in the area. Pretty to look at, but still many of them are private property. I think this is called Castle Wingsheim, and this one I think is private property. Oh, maybe we'll get a better view. Yep, there it says private, keep out. It's private property still, but it looks very nice. Beautiful. Let's keep going. So, we're here in Flammersheim. Behind the walls is actually a castle, or a water castle as well. Nice serene little village. There is a hotel in here and a cooking school. Very nice. And this is private here. Beautiful. Very nice property, the Castle of Flammersheim. Maybe I'll stop here for a quick drink. By the way, this is my bicycle. pretty high frame, but I like to sit high. I'm actually 6 feet and 3 inches tall, so need a bigger bike. Okay, time for a short break, some water and a snack. I think I gained quite some elevation, but I think there's still a bunch of up and down to go. Let's say I am around halfway mark. But anyways, it's 11 in the morning, it's still early, so can probably have a good lunch break, cycle a bit more, have some water, coffee, that kind of stuff. So yeah, again, I hope that it doesn't rain. And another old castle called Hartburg. Looks like it's still being in use. Not sure if it's private property or who maintains it. Behind those buildings there's also a tower which is covered. Love those places. It's kind of you know, like the old fairy tales. So we're now getting to the, let's call it the Big Daddy of water castles here in the area. It's called Burg Satzwey. Beautiful castle here. I think property, but look at this, how beautifully this is maintained. I think there is still a family living in here, and I've seen on TV that there is a beautiful Christmas market they do here. This area over there to the left seems to be private. Oh, that is cool. I'm in. Ooh, I bet this is cold. But anyways, I'm in. I'm actually towards the end of this tour. Still need to find the donor place to have lunch. And then find a place for the night. So let's go. Yes. Ooh. Yes, it is cold, but it totally simulates the blood flow. Woo! Yes. Oh, let's sit down here. Ah. But a nice break. I think I'm almost ready for donor. I think I didn't congratulate Spain for winning the World Cup yesterday, beating Argentina 1-0 in overtime. Very well deserved. I think I deserved this for lunch. Döner sandwich and ayran. Easy job. So that was lunch. Donor, always a great idea. And here we are. So good morning. Today is the 21st of July, day 2 of my tour. Today seems to be beautiful weather. My tour today is from Gmünd to Monschau, which means it's significantly shorter than yesterday, but I think there is a pretty nasty hill in between.
Okay, sir.
So I think today I will definitely have to walk my bike for a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 kilometers, something like that. But it's kind of in the beginning, and the rest should be mostly smoothly downhill. So once I'm past that ascent, I should be fine. Now I'm on my way to buy a couple of snacks and some additional drinks, and then let's go to Monschau, which is supposed to be a very beautiful old town. So, and over here I see a bike service station. I may eventually check the tire pressure. And let's see. Usually they have an air pump. So I filled up a little bit my tire. I have some drinks and snacks. And now we can move on. Beautiful valley here so far. I can see why this is popular with hikers and biking as well. Nice bridge. The Orft gets significantly wider here. I don't know if this is already part of the reservoir, because it doesn't look like that it's flowing anymore. So it might go up soon. These are the moments where I wish I had Pogacar's legs and Pogacar's bike, or even Pogacar riding me up the hill in a rickshaw. None of this is going to happen today. 16% gradient. That is clearly out of my league. So let's walk the bike. So it still shows 16% gradient, and for some reason commute showed for a second 26. I don't trust the 26, but it's too steep to ride for sure. It's quite some elevation we gained. Some kind of tower with a snail on top. Okay. This seems to be a training facility or something for the Red Cross or lifesavers, something like that, I think. Okay. Seems like we are near the top. The gradient smooths out. Looks like that the facility I just passed by with many buildings that looks like youth hostels or training facility seems to be abandoned. What a shame. Hope we get a view from up here. Yes, we made it to the top. Old school gas station. The facility, I think it's called Forum Vogelsang. Seems to be partially in use. I think I have to look up what this actually is. There seem to be like schools and training facilities for certain things. I would bet that this might be a truck driver's driving school, something like that, potentially. And it kind of looks old. The style reminds me of, I don't know, Second World War buildings. I think we roughly made 1/3 of the total way to Monschau. The larger sand is behind us. It's beautiful up here. Beautiful, beautiful up here. Morgen. It was fun seeing a Bambi in front of me. He kind of stood there for half a minute, and when I got off the bike, he disappeared into the woods. Well, very cute. Ooh. Oh, a small one. Nice. Well, not super small, but small. Moo. Oh, teepees. And here we are. Arriving in Monschau. Quite a scenic place. Up the hill. Looks that this is the Monschau Castle. I think this is also the place where I overnight. So I have to get up the hill. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So this is start of day 3, leaving the Monschau Castle behind, and today riding to Niedegen, which I think also has a castle. But I'm not sleeping in it. First time in Monschau. Smugglertreff it's called. Smugglers Meetup in English. Let's have a little snack here. So took a small rest at the little smuggler's cabin. From what I understand is that this region here, which is pretty much the triangle Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, was during World War II. These were like, in fact, smuggler paths. I think the goods to smuggle were things like coffee or sugar or something like that, you know. So now doing a short afternoon walk here in Niedegen. Seems to be that they also have a nice historic center. Here these are, you know, one of the entrance gates. They also have a castle here. So let's see what we find here. Yeah, a couple of buildings, historic old town. There are in fact a bunch of cute old buildings here. You can see some restaurants, cafes. Obviously not as touristic as Monschau. But it's a quite cute space. There we have another gate. This is supposed to be the marketplace. Oh, nice old bakery. Walking up to the castle. Oh, that seems to be the entrance gate to the castle. Maybe, maybe not. It's called Knight's Tor. I think the sign kind of said that it's around 13th century. So I guess the castle itself is, give or take, 700-800 years old. Let's see what's inside. It seems that the core of the castle is around 12th century. So we're looking between 800 and 900 years. It also says something like, okay, the way it's built right now also came from around 1500s. Yeah, it says some of the stuff got renewed in the 16th century. There is a museum, which I don't really want to go to right now, just a peek. How it looks like here. Ooh, that's nice. The old fountain. I may go up the stairs to take a view. So, today's day 4 on my bike ride, actually from Niedingen back home to Bonn. It is one of the longer rides, 70 kilometers. The weather is cloudy but not as cold as it was yesterday. 70 kilometers, 45 miles give or take. But mainly downhill. So yeah, happy with that. And a horsey. Cows are here also. Horsey. I think the name of this place is Burg Gödersheim. Again, I know nothing about the history. It kind of seems that also this one is private property, so I won't be able to get in. But again, there are so many of those monuments and older houses in the area. It's actually stunning. It's actually nice to plan a bike ride passing by those buildings. I'm a big fan. I think today we'll also pass by a couple of more of those. So yeah, let's keep going. And this seems to be the nicest view as far as I can tell. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Feels like I'm back in a different time. And I think it is it a water castle? Oh yeah, looks old. I think it's surrounded by water. And also that one looks older. Again, seems like that it's private property, but it's great. It looks well maintained. Beautiful. Yeah, you will find those things in this area every couple of miles. So yeah, might be fun. That's an interesting sculpture. Right in the middle of nowhere. Nothing around here. This is not Stonehenge. I see here this is called Ulrich Rücke Monument. Same as the other one I just passed by. And I think over there's supposed to be another one. Interesting. Wondering if he's the artist or a famous person here in Langendorf. The village in the background is called Langendorf. Okay, let's. Oh, there's a donkey. How cute. Buddy. Don't touch the electric fence, buddy. No. You know that I'm here, right? Oh, you're a good guy. Aw. You're so little. Love them, love donkeys. They're very cute. Horsey over there too, behind the building and over there. So, I think this is called Burg Irnich. Or like the American would say, Castle Irnich. It seems that this is also a private property, so no public access here. I love it that these buildings are still in use, to be honest, and a bunch of them are very well maintained, you know, actively in use. That's so cool. So from here my map says that there is an ascent, which I'm actually going to skip because it would go up to the Common Outdoor Museum, which I'm not entering today. I've been there a couple of times. Again, I said it before. It's well worth visiting on a nice day, especially with kids. A lot of fun. And there are things to do, you know. Plus there are also, you know, like farm animals, donkeys, horses, sheep, something like that. But let's move on. This looks like Burg Weinau. Not sure if it's abandoned or not. Again, also a water castle. I think the abandoned part related to the buildings here in the front. As video surveillance, probably also private property. Nice, next one. I think this is called Ruhrpark. It's a park, a recreational area in Euskirchen. Actually pretty nice, pretty relaxed. Well, it's a Thursday right about lunchtime, so I wouldn't expect many people to be here, which is in fact the case. I think this is called Industry Museum Kuchenheim, with the old upper castle. A couple of people doing yoga there. it's pretty cool here. I think it's called the Upper Castle. I bet they have a lower castle here as well. And this seems to be the lower castle of Kuchenheim. I think some of those so-called castles are not what you would usually expect as being castles. But it also seems to be in use like private property. Very nice. So we're here now in Oldendorf. Seems that Oldendorf has also a castle and a historic center. We'll soon to find out. Not really a large historic center. And I think that old building right in front of us is actually labeled Burg Oldendorf, Castle Oldendorf. Also, you know, a castle, which you would normally not associate such a building with a castle. So now mostly the path is asphalt, which I appreciate. It travels significantly faster, and why not? In this area you definitely have options between gravel and asphalt. And here we have another water castle. It's called Peppenhofen. It says it's from 1697. I think it's always also, you know, private property, so I'm not able to go inside. I'll admire a little bit. Seems also in pretty good shape and in use. I think we're now kind of on the home stretch. So next stop in about 10 minutes, it's the Bahnhof Kottenforst, the Kottenforst train station, which happens to be, you know, a restaurant as well, so you get a bite to eat there. Old historic building, very nice. Actually still an active train stop. Should be there in a few minutes. Woohoo! So we are back in the woods for the last from here it's probably like 10-12 kilometers home. But let's have a quick stop, drink and some food at Bahnhof Kottenforst, which is right here on the right. Cute, nice old building. popular spot for bikers and hikers. Nice old school building. Oh. It is a train station building. Right there is a train station. Yeah, worth coming here. They also have a pretty nice menu here. Worth coming here. Passing by the hunter's cabin and the Emperor's Oak Tree, I think that was the name, Kaiser Eiche, Emperor's Oak. Now it's not far anymore. So, now it all goes downhill from here. Yoo-hoo! Finally. The weather has improved during the day. I actually had a nice lunch sitting in the sun at Bahnhof Kottenforst. The classic currywurst with French fries, currywurst pommes. And here we are. The Turmhaus in front of us.